As pro-Palestinian protests continue on college campuses nationwide, here at home, demonstrators at Johns Hopkins University have spent much of the past 2 weeks denouncing the university's support of Israel. Fox 45's Keith Daniels joins us live with a look at why some say the protests are dangerous and others say they're pretty peaceful. Keith.
Well, Maxine, the number of tents and participants has grown steadily since students launched its encampment here Monday afternoon. They had a list of demands for school officials, including divesting its endowment from companies with ties to Israel. But tonight, the apparent standoff still standing. Demonstrations at Johns Hopkins University. Pro-Palestine protests held on campus. Tonight, some students saying they do not feel safe. Among those concerned, Noah Kasabi, a Hopkins sophomore, who's cautious of the group.
There have been multiple times throughout the encampment where they have had calls for violence of globalizing the Intifada, which is actively calling upon people to take violence against Israelis or people that are from Israel. Already one Israeli student has been attacked here with a Palestinian flag. Somebody hit her with a stick.
But protesters, including Ryan, who's only using his first name, insist the demonstrations are peaceful.
The Palestinian cause is near to my heart. They're my brothers, they're my cousins, they're my sisters, they're my aunts, my uncles.
The group, Hopkins Justice Collective, is running the encampment, and protesters are told to cover their faces and don't talk to the media. Ryan, a fourth-year neuroscience student at Hopkins, is not part of that group, but he's speaking out. Kasabi, who's Jewish and a Zionist, and Ryan, who's pro-Palestine. Two students at the same school on opposite sides.
I don't like what I see. My heart hurts when I see pain, when I see death, when I see violence, when I see any sort of, removal of human rights from people.
I think obviously I respect the right to free speech and to free protest, but what this does is not only hinder the safety of the students at this campus, but also actively is ironic because it advocates itself as a pro-peace movement, but refuses discussion with any opposing view.
Despite talks of a possible agreement to end the demonstrations, the encampment on campus remains in place. School officials have said demonstrators agreed to dismantle their tents and signs every night, only allowing protests between 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. But organizers say they have no plans to follow those guidelines. The encampment stands as both sides continue to take aim.
And it's just against university rules. The university is explicitly saying that this behavior is prohibited behavior. You can't encamp without approval.
I'm sure we break 100 rules a day. Any student here, we're breaking a rule, doing the smallest thing. You can't smoke more than 25 feet from campus. I've seen someone smoke 20 feet from campus. I mean, we're all, saying you're breaking the rules is a light thing to say.
Well, it may be tough to see tonight, but just over that wall, the tents and the students still there in the encampment. Now, meantime, the university's president, Ron Daniels, has said the school is, quote, moving forward with appropriate disciplinary and legal actions, while accusing the protesters here, of creating this standoff. Well, live now at Johns Hopkins University, Keith Daniels, Fox 45 News.
I'm Mary Bubala. Thank you for watching. Here's another video for you to watch. Also take some time to subscribe to our YouTube channel.